So I went and picked up a couple more T-posts because I need to put a door on this, and I also need to tighten the fence a little bit. As you can see, I'm a little flimsy, and we don't like being flimsy in the garden. So I'm gonna add some more T-posts. I'm gonna move the big T-post. I'm gonna put 2 of these 7-footers on the back wall. I also picked up some PVC pipe. We're gonna add some extensions, and we're gonna see how it turns out. I'm gonna hope this resolves a lot of my issues. Let's go.
The garden has been coming together piece by piece, but there was one thing about the setup that was getting old fast. Every time I wanted to get in, or the family wanted to get in, I had to take down part of the fence just to walk through. Every single time. So yeah, I wanted a door. For any of that though, I needed to get the fence itself squared away first. A good door is only as good as what it's attached to, so that came first. Here's where a lot of people might overthink it. I didn't want to sink 4x4 posts into the ground in a no dig or no concrete setup in the eventual circumstance that I move the garden. Because this whole garden truly might move next year, I've found time and time again that I'm limited to sunlight and other various issues. But instead, the wood drops right into the channel of the T-post and gets zip tied in. It's solid, it's temporary, and it's done in minutes.
Pretty good that I can estimate that. It's 3 feet still. Just trying to get a gate on here to seal it up for good, that's all. All right, so this is the basis of the door. Now I'm gonna take everything and go build it inside my workshop. It's a 3-foot door, nothing fancy. 3 feet. And 3 feet. I'm gonna make it fit to 3 feet. And then it's as tall as one of the pieces. Let's go.
Now it's just about getting the measurements right before cutting anything. The door is built from 1 1/4 by 1 1/4 inch pressure treated square stock. Same stuff used on playset handrails. Outdoor rated at any hardware store, and the whole lumber cost came in under $10. Measure once, cut right, move on.
Oof, maybe I should have done it to fit, but I didn't. I had plenty of wood. Put in park and brake on. I am planning to use just 3 cross pieces, but maybe I'll do 4, just because I have the material. Okay, 3 cross beams at 33.5. So I am going to cut that additional. I could always up this in the future or change it in the future, but for now I'm just going to do a small pilot hole. Picked up these 4 corner brackets.
25, 50, somewhere around 25, 26.
Just like that, we're installed. Now I'm gonna take the hinge, or the hinges, and the hook, and install them once the door is up. Let's go back to the garden now. Whoa!
The tiny garden now has a door. And I can tell you it's the best part about this thing. I'm so glad we added it. We have the little lock. The squirrels still somehow get through the wiring, but it's still a door, and it's such a little quality of life feature that I love. Thank you for tuning in this episode. If you haven't already, consider subscribing, liking the video, and staying tuned for the rest of the garden series. There's plenty more to come, and hopefully we'll have the harvest in the next few videos. Thanks. Bye.
Do you want to pluck a tomato?